Hey there, I'm Deuterium, and this is my XCOM 2 playthrough. As you can see, we've got 2 Rangers and I'm guessing a specialist in the middle. Alright, so we're going to do a tiny bit of trickiness.
Avenger plotting new course.
To get a specialist back, a sergeant specialist back for our mission. And then we are going to go blow up things.
Setting course for the Mexican regional tract.
And this one, because our grenadiers haven't been so awesome, we're going to essentially be threading the needle. He is going to get a meg kit. He is going to get a weapon upgrade, which is going to be a very nice magazine. That is going to come in even more useful later. This is always fun, and we will use that in the future. But at the moment, he is getting a hair trigger. Actually, I do want to do a tiny bit of weapon messing around with. Because, yeah, that just looks awesome. And you can see down here the primary weapon's dragon, not... Yeah. Alright, then let's give you... also a hair trigger. And we're going to be giving him a combat sim, which increases his dodge, and we're giving him a plus aim, duct tape on, sight for his shotgun. And that just looks so good on a shotgun. Some might think I'm joking. I'm really not. I actually like that look. Alright, so this is the squad we're taking. We've got a flashbang, which will help, especially if I remember to use it. And we're heading off.
Deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Alright. This is not an easy mission. Not at all.
Our contacts in the local
In fact, it's
resistance have
difficult.
shown us how to access the Advent Black Site. The aliens worked hard to keep this place under the radar, and we don't know what we're gonna find in there. Keep your heads up. Expect heavy opposition.
It's a bit of a slog, and you notice this here, extract all XCOM soldiers. That means we have to get someplace after we get whatever we're here for. So, that is going to be the big thing. We're sending 5, we want 5 back. That's kind of what we're going for this time. And now, we go into the mission. Reasonable time of day, you can kind of see a giant radio tower in the background. We start off in concealment.
Confirm the Black Site is in your immediate vicinity. Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
And then we have to get there to get out. So as you can see,
The squad's concealed.
we We can go through, we can go over. Problem with going up. And that is the one closest. Alright. Okay, my worry is that somewhere on this roof is a
No need to
tower.
ask twice.
So he's going into cover. What do we see up here? Not seeing any.
On it.
And if there isn't anything up here that's going to blow up the floor underneath us, roofs are amazing.
Good to go. Ya estoy.
Sadly, well, at the end of this, everyone should be coming out with a promotion. Almost no ifs, ands, or buts on this.
Running.
So, that's going to be a pretty big thing. Okay, so there's running. Let's see what we can see. Thankfully, it's
Estoy en
blue.
marcha.
There's definitely something he's seeing.
Nos han localizado.
And
Tropas
they
de
saw
Advent.
him. Alright, let's see what else we can get out there.
On my way. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Alright. Not exactly the best situation. Definitely not the best situation, but
Rolling.
the situation we got. And then the silliest thing I've ever seen. Alright, so the way this is looking, we got 3 shots. Yeah, 100% on him. Which, honestly, I'm going to take with Nick. Because he's just the easiest to do that with. And it also provides a body.
Down. Affirmative. Covering now.
Yeah. Can't. Well, he can. And this will clear out most of his cover. Does 3 damage and gets him relatively out of cover, I think. Or apparently it doesn't. Oh, shucks.
It's still moving.
That grenade was pretty wasted then. And there's no cover for him to get behind.
Come get some.
And And the dead one's back, which is what sectoids do. Alright. So other than being wasteful with ammunition, not doing all that horrible.
Not good.
They're coin flips.
Heading there now.
Alright. The interiors want to use lightning hands,
Enemy is still up.
as you get 2. And that sounded like a
Enemy down.
promotion.
Might be something we could
Nope.
use here.
Just equipment.
Afirmativo, en camino. Who knows how long they've been keeping these storage units running down here.
Alright, it's high
Entendido.
cover.
En movimiento.
Gets us an Delirium core, which is good.
Aquí tengo algo bueno.
Alright.
Closing on target position now. Got it covered.
Doesn't have at least someone on Overwatch. Especially considering there's things and beings out there. Alright.
Affirmative.
Now we all just get moving towards the train. To be honest,
10-4.
I kind of want to just hide behind the train for this round. I said I want to. Doesn't mean I get to. Oh,
This is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
Heading out. Advent has expanded their rail network to touch every city center they've built, and this looks like the end of the line, at least for this area.
not bad shot, considering.
Armor still holding.
Neither of the ones that I'm worried about.
Allá voy.
Shucks.
Our target, minimal damage.
Come on, move forward. Move forward. Alright, the mech's gone.
Eliminado.
Now we've got these two yahoos coming in. Okay, that was a miss, thankfully.
I don't feel so good.
and I'll take straight damage. Apparently you want a gun to the head. Okay. Dead?
Hostiles, pacified.
Dead.
Running dry.
Dead.
Enemigo eliminado. Affirmative, moving out.
I'm hoping that this is just the cutscene. Alright.
Let's rock.
You. Going right. No, can't get inside, so you're going here.
Rolling out.
I don't really like the whole bunching up aspect, but in some cases it works. Okay, so we're going that way. We've gone through 2 pods, so yeah.
Roger that.
Let's go for high cover. See what we see. Okay, there's the door. So, yeah. Ooh. I'll take
Roll
that.
it.
Leave the phrase of nope, nope, nope.
On the way.
Totally not. Coming to mind.
Confirmed.
Alright, I'm gonna burn one of the heals just to make sure that going into the second part there's going to be a huge amount. Or everyone's gonna be healed and things are okay.
On my way.
He's pretty much out of ammo, but that can see the door.
Ready to go.
Ooh, and Jester's still here.
Allá voy.
Just on the off chance it's
Todo
needed.
cubierto. Moving to Overwatch.
Missing.
That all you got?
It doesn't look like it's on Overwatch.
We could use one of these.
We really could. And let's see how easy or hard it is to hack this. I'm gonna wuss out.
I've got access.
Though... what that does do is get us in closer.
Good to go.
Shoot. Where'd that pop?
Advent forces sighted. Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
Lightning Hands is active.
Headed there now. Target disabled.
I'm more impressed that he got
Just
the
a little
shot. Alright, now I'm fairly sure that that's it.
Headed there now.
And let's see how good his baseball arm is.
Flash out.
Didn't get the one though. Thankfully it's still stunned. Shut down.
Damn it! Find some cover.
Ooh.
I've been down here.
And a miss.
Boom. They got me flanked. That's affirmative. Could use some ammo over here. Okay.
Only needed to do the 2 damage.
Target disabled.
Nice shotgun. Good shotgun.
Good riddance.
And he's promoted. Sweet.
Blanco duro, daños mínimos.
Oh shucks, it missed.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I think we still get around without it. I hope. They'll take it missing, my guy who's just kind of sitting out there.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Three and three. Pretty nice.
Hit the armor.
And he gets a free reload next round, so that's cool.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch. Okay.
Hold on, are those?
Bodies. The containers, the trains. This entire facility. The aliens are still abducting people. From the looks of it, they may never have stopped after the invasion.
Those containers look like they have self-contained power cells. It could be some kind of stasis system. It's possible at least some of those people might still be alive.
Yep, that's creepy.
On Overwatch!
Just to make sure.
Blanco neutralizado. Me quedo sin munición en el arma. Come get some.
Yeah, it was kind of a potato whether it was going to be a...
Moving to position.
I am very happy with that maneuver.
Overwatch! Closing on target position now. Rock and roll. I'm on the move. Come get some. Voy a la ubicación designada.
Alright, we're doing okay. We're not doing awesome, but we're doing okay.
He recargado. Moving to designated coordinates. We're green to go. Okay.
Okay.
Many victims, processed with such brutal efficiency. Test subjects for some sort of weapon, perhaps.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
Alright. Now the question becomes, how many pods are inside?
Heading out. Posición confirmada. Poniéndome en guardia.
Got it covered. Got it covered. Affirmative, covering now. Confirmed.
Yep.
Overwatch. I've got eyes on advent troops. Me muevo a la posición.
That I'll take.
Contactos pacificados.
Okay, that was one shot. That was actually really impressive to me. Now we could haywire him, but what I'm more interested in doing is combat protocoling him. All right.
Heading out. I'm on it. That's affirmative.
Kinda glad I didn't use that haywire protocol.
Confirmed. Moving out. Scanning.
Okay, to be completely fair, I lost track of where it was.
Heading to that location. Heading to that location.
Secure that location. I'm on it. Moving out. Overwatch. Voy a ello.
Yes, a miss.
I'm taking fire.
Yes, you are. Not really seeing a back wall here. I think. Alright, let's try and move there
Moving
with
out.
him. What did we do? That's not good.
You heard the doctor. Secure that canister. I've got eyes on an admin position.
That's one.
Target disabled.
And a promotion, assuming he survives. Uh-huh. Nah, it's honestly about the best way of doing it. The Grays.
It's still up.
That's not awesome.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Of course, a 3.
Voy hacia ese lugar. Enemigo abatido. I'm on the move.
Oh.
Get it together. Affirmative. Covering now.
I'm assuming, yeah.
I don't feel so good! On my way.
That should be enough to get him away from Nick.
That's affirmative. Headed there now.
It's mildly unexpected.
That didn't do much. Andando.
And it's only 60%. But apparently that coin flip worked.
Blanco neutralizado. Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, in theory that turret's right about there, but I don't think we're ever going to see it again. Out of curiosity, where is the extraction point? Up there. Alright, we go up there, we go up. Alright, there's a few ways in, out. Loading dock there. Alright.
On the move. On the move.
Let's do this. Okay. We're not hooped yet.
Got something
We're
new.
not really in great
Guessing
position,
that's not
but...
water in there. Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
Alright.
We've confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction point. Advent reinforcements inbound.
Alright, and that's the reason why we're hooped. We've got reinforcements coming in, and we actually have no way of getting to them. You don't have a grenade, you don't have a grenade.
On the move. Bombs away. Headed there now. Moving. Got it covered. Me dirijo allí. Explorando. Understood. Moving out.
Actually, I'm gonna move them up here. Okay, so they're dropping in reinforcements. I don't think we've seen this before in this playthrough. So they are dropping in, apparently, 3 guys. A stun lancer, a normal advent, and an officer. I'm not sure which one I'm more fearful of, I guess. Alright. So in the end, we have to get up there. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. Alright, so he can't actually make it this round, so we have to move closer. Where are they? They dropped in over here, right? Yeah, they did. Roof's still relatively intact, so I'll take that. Yay.
Closing on target position now.
Nope. He's got to go to some place where...
I'm all over it.
Alright, now...
Advent forces on the ground.
I was not expecting them to be able to do that. He's still showing. Alright.
Affirmative. Moving out. Gonna need to reload soon. Confirmado. Afirmativo, cubriendo. Moving.
Okay, of them, that's probably the most annoying.
Hostile neutralized.
It's guaranteed damage, and I'll take it. He's marked. That guy moves. Or well, he's in Overwatch. They're both in Overwatch. 3 damage, but he's no longer in Overwatch.
I need ammo.
It's within range of someone. Who do we got? And that was enough to remove Overwatch. Yeah, there is no way I'm getting that sort of luck again.
Okay.
But all we have to do is take him out.
orden.
Oh, right. He can't go up because of Nick. Silly Nick.
Will do. Advent forces moving on our
Yep.
position.
All we gotta do is get her out next round. All we gotta do is get... Okay, first
I'm on the move.
we get Nick.
I'm out of here.
That's one. Now we get Punsley out, because he's kind of crucial to this whole endeavor.
Heading home.
Now this is going to be with the Blast Site Vial. Alright,
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure.
okay, we've got 2 out so far.
Go. Heading home. Bien, me muevo al objetivo.
Exactly, Ariel.
Listo para bailar. Moving to position. Just in time.
Alright, now let's see what sort of promotions we get.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
5 in, 5 out,
Mission
all on their
accomplished,
own.
Commander. We just hit Advent where it
And in case you're
hurts.
wondering, yes,
This was a place no living human being was ever intended to see.
that was
Happy
19
as I am to see it
enemies.
gone. Something tells me the aliens won't take.
Okay. Successful shot percentage almost all the time. Some of those were grazes, but whatever. That's an interesting stat considering it actually, whatever. Everyone's out. Several people were completely uninjured. Lots of people are getting a promotion out of this, so I think we're doing actually an amazing job on that. Woohoo! And yeah, we're going to be cutting it right after the promotions on this. That's about all that we're going to have time for. Well, maybe picking up a recruit here or there, but... And now we land. Yay. Two wounded, a lot promoted. Okay. The only one who wasn't was Noah. I'll take it. Alright, so this I will show because you have blast padding, which gives them an armor and makes them take 2/3 less damage from explosive attacks. That is powerful. That is very powerful. But this, as you saw with this last mission, armor, which is going to become more and more annoying for us, this is the biggest thing. Especially considering as weapon quality goes up, as the tiers go up, that becomes a bigger and bigger thing. Shredder gets taken all the time. Alright. So, this guy's a medic. Now, the scanning protocol is nice. Actually really nice. But I'm going to take field medic, especially because he's actually our medic. Who's injured, but yeah, he's the medic. So, now we've got McClellan, who is also now getting Haywire Protocol. And Watanabe is getting Blade Master, so he does a tiny bit more damage. Take nabbit. Not bad for a rookie. And notice how they're only wounded, not gravely wounded.
Now that we've recovered the apparent product of the Black Site facility, I imagine it will take considerable time and resources to uncover the true purpose of this substance. I will begin preparations for a complete analysis immediately, Commander.
Cool. And hey, look, we got an autoloader and an Delirium core. So we've got the alien encryption that we have to do.
Having now seen the inner workings of the Black Site facility, the outcome is perhaps even more troubling than I had expected. It is clear the aliens have undertaken a gruesome task. I will leave this matter for you to investigate, Commander.
So, reduced avatar progress by 1. And we got 125 supplies out of the deal.
New objective added.
The aliens are relaying
Beautifully.
a form of encryption
Will restored
beyond
and
anything
increased.
we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find a means of breaking the code, but I expect it will take some
So we've
time.
got 6 wounded. They're in for specialist training. Got 2 that are shaken, but they're going to be unshaken soon enough. I think we're doing pretty good. Really do think we're doing pretty good here. Alright, not quite at an hour yet. I'm going to push this a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. And
Your effort in destroying the alien Black
dropped down
Site
by
was
1.
commendable.
Yay.
But I fear the worst is yet to come, Commander. We must remain vigilant.
Commander, remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths. Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
Alright.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Alright. So we've got some supplies coming in. They went up by 4 and constructed a facility. We blew up a black site and reduced it by 1. So, yay. So that's hunting us. Eventually that's going to hit. In about 2 weeks, a retaliation strike's going to hit, which is annoying. Alien scientists. Yeah, that's something we're going to have to counter. Well, joy. We got to choose between these 2, but that's the most pressing. And
Avenger plotting new course.
alright. As you can see, we're now, what happens? What happens?
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Alright, that's a kill/capture mission. Those are kind of fun. We'll do that next time around. And all in all, see y'all next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're having fun, leave a comment on the with the post. Otherwise, you can find me online on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch as Deuterium Ice. And